Hello, I'm Claire Louise from BeHealing.com, and this is another pick a card read. This time it's, do you have a future with your person? So if you've got your eye on someone, if you're in a relationship with someone, or if you are in separation, if you have been in a relationship with someone, you're in separation at the moment, but you think of the person, you're going to find out. Do you have a future with them? I'm going to go more into the relationship as well, not just a yes or no, but I do have a deck with yes and no in, and so we'll get a definitive answer out if we can for you as well. So you get to choose. Oh, of course, there's always a deeper dive to all of these as well, which is going to be more about maybe your healing if that comes up, maybe your future of this relationship, definitely guidance for you, or guidance for you to get prepared for your next leg of your relationship journey, and timelines, things like that, how it might come about. So if you want that, there's you'll find a link for the deeper dive read in the comments section for this video, in the more info, something like that, the description box anyway for this video, and it pops up toward the end of each reading as well. So you get to choose, which one do you want? Do you want the crystal? Do you want the flower, beautiful frangipani here? Or do you want the shell? Go with your intuition, which one you're drawn to initially. Don't overthink it. You can watch more than one if you want to. And yeah, take your pick now. There's going to be fast forward timestamps in the comments and in the description box for this video. And so there are your options: the crystal, the flower, or the shell. You take your choice, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, crystals. So if you chose the crystal, then this one is for you. Do you have a future with this person? Let's find out. Let's find all about this relationship as well, to let you make a firm decision on this, because you know, whether I tell you in this reading yes or no, we're going to get a definitive answer at the end of it, hopefully from a deck that's got a yes and no card in. But no matter what I tell you, you're going to take what resonates with you, right? You're always going to do your own thing. So I'm going to give you a lot of information about this so that you can make a good decision for yourself. Oh, make a wish. I love this. Oh, what do you wish? Are you really wishing for this to come true? For you to have a future with this person? Is it something that you've wished for? Is this person someone that you've wished for in the past and they're like a perfect match to that wish? Let's find out. That's a really good card to come out there. It's seeming like a yes to me at the moment. If you have a future with this person, let's get some tarot out. Ace of Wands. Again, that's like a wish. It's like imagining something. Is this the person that you've dreamt of for years? Are they a match to that? I wonder. Let's get some more tarot out before I get into the reading. And Ten of Wands. The end to like a pretty tricky journey now that might be in this relationship. It might have been in other relationships as well. Your kind of relationship journey throughout the years, throughout the relationships that you've had. Four of Cups, but there's something going awry at the moment. Feeling a bit left out, a bit like a bit bored with the situation. Maybe this is someone you're wanting to take that next move with. You might be in a relationship with them, wanting to take it to the next level, which is why you're watching a video like this. It could be that you're in separation. You're like, where have they gone? Let's get some clarity on that with the Muse Tarot here. Why the Ace of Wands? Page of Inspiration. It's the Page of Wands. A message. Signs, synchronicities. You've had signs and synchronicities about this one. Probably felt a very strong connection with them when you met them. Probably saw signs and synchronicities before you met them that someone was coming into your life. Probably get lots of signs and synchronicities all the time. Seeing the name, people mentioning them, all that kind of thing. You know, when for me it's like the universe shines a spotlight on someone when they're going to be important into my life, and I just know it. I just know it deep inside. But there are those signs around. Ten of Wands, so the end of an arduous journey is with the Nine of Materials there. The arduous journey being you doing things for yourselves, being alone, fulfilling your own wishes, earning your own money. This is the independent, self-made person, the one that's having to do it by themselves, right? And so that's the arduous journey, you being by yourself. Seems like a very positive one, crystals. It does. It seems like a very positive one. What's this Four of Cups? Can you give me more information about this? It seems like for you crystals, this person could be your wish come true. Maybe at long last. It feels like long last because of that Ten of Wands. You've also got the Nine of Emotions, Nine of Cups here as well. So the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So you've been having to fulfill yourself for so long. Nine of Emotions are like the Nine of Materials, but it's more about fulfillment. It's about your emotional state. The Nine of Materials is about you sorting your life out, your money, fulfilling all the tangible things in life, the material things in life. This one's about fulfilling yourself emotionally. So you've been having to do that by yourself, a little bit bored of doing that by yourself. Maybe this is someone you've just got your eye on, been lots of signs and synchronicities about it. You've been making a wish for them. You've not actually got together with this person yet. That's what it feels like to me. So why this Ace of Wands and the Page of Inspiration for our crystals? New beginnings. Nice. It's the start of something. I'm feeling for most of you, this is about a relationship. Someone you got your eye on. You're watching this video because you're like, oh, I wonder if this is my person. I wonder if this is going to turn into a relationship. It feels like maybe you don't even know this person yet, but you've seen them and you've got an attraction there. Seems like they could be your wish fulfillment. Let's see. We don't have the 10s here though. We have the 9s here. So duality. 10 of Wands and 9 of Materials. Duality. So remember, this part was about the end of an arduous journey when you've been having to do everything by yourself. And we've got duality there. You've been having to be, some of you single parents, you've been having to be the masculine and the feminine. You've been having to be the father and the mother. Even if you're not a parent, you might have been having to fulfill all of these roles for yourself. And you might be like, say if you're a woman and you want to be in the feminine, well, when's my masculine going to come in? When's my divine counterpart going to come in? So that I don't need to do it all. Now, you will actually need to do it all within this relationship. Not everything for them, but it's good to have that balance, to be both that masculine and feminine, and have that balance within ourselves, and then bring somebody. So hopefully this person that you're bringing in, or that you've got your eye on, it does have that balance within themselves as well. Four of Cups, Nine of Emotions. What's this about? How come you're feeling so left out? Let's turn this around. Oh, sexual energy. Yeah. Sexual energy, feeling left out. You've been fulfilling yourself emotionally, but even though we can do ourselves, it's not as satisfying as being in love with somebody and doing them, or having them do you, really. Feminine energy, the receptive energy for sex there. It's important, right? Of course it's important. Let's get some romance angels out for you. So, crystals, did they have a future with this person? It feels very fresh, this one, crystals. I mean, it feels like somebody new coming into your life, someone you got your eye on. And so if you thought you were asking for about an ex, someone that you're in separation with at the moment, I'm getting that this is a new person. Wait, there's way too many. Let's get a card out. Crystals, that's better. Give your relationship a chance. Give this one a chance. Yeah, I was just picking up. If you thought you were asking about someone you're in separation with, someone that you were with maybe for a long time, I'm not thinking it's that person, because there's this newness. There's this newness in this relationship. It's a relationship that's not happened yet. Or it's someone like a false start, someone that maybe you've been on a few dates with and then it couldn't happen, but you're still feeling that connection with them. It's still very fresh, even if if you were together for a very short time. I mean, I'm talking, not a month or just a few dates, that kind of thing. Because sometimes we do bring people into our lives kind of before it's time, so that we can get ready. It's to prepare us for it. Bring someone in and then you're like, oh, I need to sort this out before I can actually be with this person. Then we separate, sort those things out, come back together. Let's just get some clarity on that though. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. What's that about? The answers you need are coming, but you will need to work on it. Maybe do some work, maybe approach them, maybe open up a little bit more. This new relationship, this person that is coming in, that you got your eye on. I'm not feeling like it's someone that's approached you yet. I feel like it's someone you're getting signs and synchronicities about, and you're thinking they could be the one. Yang, again, give. This is like give your relationship a chance, take action on it, give some energy toward them. It could be that you need to maybe not approach them and tell them how you're feeling, that you feel like you've got a connection or something like that. Maybe it's just time to smile, kind of thing. Smile at them, let them know like that. Chop wood. You got chop wood. There is something to be done here. Also, maybe for some of you, this is a relationship that you've already been in, and you're on this break at the moment. Oh, and there's something to be done there. The answers you need are coming anyway. I feel you're very tuned in, crystals. You are very tuned in, and so you can rely on your own intuition for that. I feel like there's an inner knowing that you've got about this person anyway, which you're relying on. Let's just get another one of these. Exchanging gifts. Ah, okay. Exchanging gifts so that you've got something to give. Now, it could be that some of you got together and there were financial differences or something like that, or there wasn't reciprocation, you didn't feel enough, or they didn't feel enough. They're having to work and put some work in before you can come back together so that you've got equal give and take, or the chance at that, so that they can exchange gifts. So if they had financial problems and you didn't, or if you both got financial problems, having to be apart so that you can do the work, sort your materials out yourselves, and then come back together with something tangible to offer each other. So it could be that this person's going to come back with something tangible. Not that one, just I'm going to get one of these first. Crystals have a future with this person. Rewriting the subconscious. Oh, this is your wishes. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I'll feel bad. So I feel like you're up in the air about this one. Of course you're up in the air about this one. You're watching a video like this. So be careful what you're wishing for, right? So maybe you're thinking more of the negative, like this Four of Cups here, rather than the positive, like this Ace of Wands and the Page of Inspiration. Rewriting the subconscious. Just watch what's going on in your subconscious mind. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I'll feel bad. Bit obvious, but yeah. Maybe you're feeling bad more than you're feeling good about this connection at the moment, because you're imagining it not coming together, them not approaching you, it not working out. Just watch out for that, crystals. I will go into much deeper into the guidance for this relationship for you in the deeper dive there. Blessings, many blessings from this relationship. Now that could be the lessons that you get from it, right? Well, it's going to be a mixture of both. Everything is in life, right? It's a mixture of both. Blessings and challenges, and the challenges are blessings too. But yeah, that's a beautiful card. There's many blessings in this relationship. Solitude. So that could be a temporary thing. Right now, you're alone right now. They're alone right now. Yep, picking up a single vibe from them. Nope, something didn't flip over then. You've got protection. Your solitude at the moment is protecting you. I felt not to say more about that solitude then until the next card came out. And yeah, it's maybe you pulled away from each other for a good reason, if you have pulled away from each other, or maybe you're not getting together yet for a good reason. Maybe that person has noticed you and is holding back. I feel like they're feeling the synchronicities too, the signs too, but they're holding back to protect you in some way because they're not quite ready. Again, I'm getting it could be they've got to work on something first, or clear something up first, let something go, or just tidy up one area of their life first, you know. An opportunity. They see you as an opportunity. This relationship is an opportunity for you both, is what I'm getting for that. Let's get one of these out. Oh, animals. I haven't got any animals out yet. Let's get some spirit animals after this as well. Power and healing. Wow, powerful, powerful relationship, this one, that's going to bring you both healing. Very interesting. Or a relationship that requires healing if you've been together already. And that give your relationship a chance could suggest that you've been together already. And you've both got some healing to do. Patience has been shown here. I'm hearing patience. Reclaim your power. Panther Spirit says reclaim your power. So maybe you're handing your power away to this person a little bit too much, wishing that they would come in and sort it out. Maybe you think that they've got something to heal and you're not seeing your part in it. You know, we always attract matches to ourselves, but sometimes it's easier for us to see other people's stuff more than our own. And sometimes we're projecting when we do that as well. Sometimes we're seeing like an issue in someone and like, oh, I wish that potential partner would sort that out because I'd love to get together with them. And then not realizing that you have that exact same thing going on. You're just not seeing it clearly in yourself. Got Buffalo Spirit here. The abundant universe will provide. So yeah, reclaim your power, but don't try and take power and control over this relationship. Kind of surrender that to the universe, because the universe will provide. If it's yours, of course. It's going to come in. Let's get another card here. Elephant Spirit, learning from the past. There is some healing to do within this relationship. It's triggering healing within you. Let's get some more cards out for you guys. Do crystals have a future? Wow. With this. Wait a minute, you've got more than one card out here. Wow. Okay. Ooh. First card out, very positive one. The one. The one card. This is the one. This is your person. But the other cards that you've got out show something else too. The animal in hot pursuit of somebody. So this could be a very passionate connection. Very strong, lusty kind of attraction going on. Powerful attraction between you. The animal has the eye on their prey, on the prize, on their target, and they go after it. Is this person in pursuit of you? Are you in pursuit of them? Is it an equal kind of thing? Or is the one chaser and one runner? Got the mask here as well. So something is being hidden. Or maybe you're not being your full self, or maybe they're not being their full self yet. You know, it takes me back to that solitude and protection. There's something going on. There's always a reason when people aren't together yet, you know, because when you first meet someone or they come into your awareness, especially if there's lots of signs like this, you hit it off. You tend to hit it off straight away if you've got no resistance between you, either of you, I mean. If there's no resistance to it, then you hit it off straight away. But if you're being kept apart some way, it's because there's something to heal, because there's something that's not quite right, something they're holding back from you, or something that you're holding back from them. So just watch out for that. But this for sure could be the one. You know, you got the one card out there. Let's get one more tarot card out from this beautiful deck, and then we'll go for the yes or no deck to see if we can get a definitive answer for you. This is one of my new decks. I've forgotten that I got it because I was using the Dark Mansion Tarot for so long last month. I'm not going to take those because I think it was the first one that popped out. There you go. Now we've got one. Oh, okay, right. So this is a tarot deck, but it's also an oracle deck too. You've got the Spirit of Rings here, which is Pentacles. Productivity and endurance is the one here. So this is something to wait out, be in it for the long term, see where this path goes. That's the advice from this tarot deck here. Work on it. I mean, you've already seen that. Give it a chance, work on it, put energy into it, but have that endurance, see it out in the long term. Let's get the yes no deck. Please give us a definitive answer, yes or no, for our crystals. Do they have a future with this person? And if we get every other card apart from the yes or no, after about 10 cards, I'm going to give up. It's going to be an unknown. It's going to be you get to decide yourself. And we've got a yes or no card out straight away, so it's a definitive one, this one. Sorry, but it's a no. You don't have a future with this person. But I am getting that they are leading you there. It's like they're giving you some kind of an energy. They're getting you focused on something in your life, something within yourself. It's like getting you excited. You know when you meet somebody and then suddenly everyone starts asking you out. It's that kind of thing. They are getting you into a certain energy. You believing this is your person. It's getting you into a certain energy that's going to attract that one in. And I don't feel it's too far off. So if you do want the deeper dive to this, I'm going to go into how you can get yourself ready for that next one, because I feel like there's another one that's better along its way. This is more of a healing or a changing your energy, changing your beliefs. It could be that this one has opened you back up sexually again, that kind of thing. It could be that, just to be open to a relationship again. Very healing connection, this one. There you go. It's a no, but it is a positive relationship for you, learning about yourself. So if you want that deeper dive, I'll pop a link for that up there and in the description box below as well, and in the comments below too. So thank you so much for watching, crystals, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey flowers. So if you chose the flower, this one is for you. Do you have a future with this person? Let's find out. So whatever person that you're thinking of, there's going to be a deeper dive into this. So there's going to be a written reading that goes with this. It's going to be more about the future and about advice as well, if you want to pursue this relationship. So there's going to be some guidance to go with this. You can book in for that. There'll be a link at the end of this reading, and you can also find that in the comments section and in the description box as well. The see more, I think it says on YouTube, that you click on to get more information about this video. Wow, to dance with joy. Well, that seems pretty positive start. Do you have a future with this person? Seems like there's a lot of joy involved with this. To dance with joy, great start. Let's get some tarot out about this, because we don't want to just know about it. We want to know all about what's going on and why you have a future with this person. Hang on, I've got the first card out. Nine of Swords, not looking good, but this might be temporary. Swords are temporary. It's about thoughts. Let's get some more cards out though before we start guessing. Do flowers have a future with this person, with their person? Whoop. Oh dear, Tower. Tower moment. Tower moment alert. So I think you're asking about this person at the moment because things aren't going great right now. Eight of Cups, that's a good sign, but it's also a sign of being by yourself and filling your own cups. The Nine of Cups is that. The Ten of Cups is when you share that with somebody else. So let's see. I don't want to get more tarot now. I'm going to get some Muse Tarot out to clarify this. So why the Nine of Swords? Eight of Inspiration, fast forward. So you're wanting to move this along faster than it's actually going. Okay. And that's kind of breaking your heart. Why the Tower moment with this person, with Flowers person? So I wonder why you're trying to rush it. Is it because you're not trusting in it? Because when we trust in things, we don't try and rush them, do we? And also, if you're enjoying the process with somebody, you also don't want to rush it. You want to, it's like having a gorgeous meal, isn't it? You want to take it step by step. You want to go slowly. You want to enjoy every mouthful of it. So I'm just wondering what this Tower is about now. Now, it could be that you're in separation at the moment, and that's why you're wanting to rush back in and get it going again. But there will be a reason why you're in separation. I'm sure we're going to get to the bottom of that in this reading. The Tower. We've got the Two of Materials to go with that. Juggling, got things up in the air. Yeah, things are falling apart and it's kind of up in the air at the moment. I can see why you'd want to rush back in, but there's always a reason why we don't. you know yourself, you know, when you've been in between relationships or something, there's always something you've got to sort out, right? There's, especially with the Nine of Cups here, so it could be that both of you have got to focus on fulfilling yourself at the moment. It could be like you've got to focus on your career. You know, it's like when kids get into relationships and they get serious way too young, every adult would say to them, pretty much, any adult with any sense would say to them, just slow down, you know, you got to fulfill yourself first. It's like, get a career, do that kind of thing, find your own fulfillment first. Otherwise you're just kind of pinning it on someone else. Ace of Inspiration, Ace of Wands, passion is behind that. So this could be that you both need to find your fulfillment first, find your passions first, get on your life path first. Relationships can be very distracting. Let's get some more information about this. So why the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Inspiration here? Why are you wanting to rush in? I feel like it's because you're in separation. To dance with joy. That's looking very positive. Joy, again, wow, joy. Because you felt so much joy with this person. Of course you'd want it to start again, and it's heartbreaking when you don't have that source of joy. So you had really good times with this person. You're not together at the moment. You want to know if you've got a future with them. You're wanting to rush back in and just start your life together if that's that kind of relationship that you want with them. But you had this Tower, and now you kind of, I don't know, it seems like you're weighing up the options. Maybe if you're being honest with yourself, you probably, because of the joy that you felt with this person, you probably don't want to admit that you're up in the balance, really. You're not so sure about it. Of course, you're listening to a reading. If you're 100% sure about it and you're like, yeah, I'm 100% on board with this, I want to get back into this, you wouldn't be watching readings. New day. You want a new day. There's another card out with this, perception. I was wondering if it's going to be opposite, but there is the yin yang there, the yin yang symbol there as well. So I feel like you're weighing it up, and a part of you might know about the law of attraction and know about unconditional love and all of that, and want to pretend that you're 100% in this, but these cards are saying you're not 100% in it, and it's almost like it had to fall away. You had to have this Tower moment and for it to be up in the air. Yeah, so that they can do something, but also so that you can get firm on it, on what it is that you want. So the New Day card, you want change in your life, and this is asking you, this Tower moment is asking you, are you sure that this relationship is that change that you want? Are you sure that it meshes in with all of your wishes and your fulfillment? Are you sure this person fits that vision that you have for your future? The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, you know? So you got the Nine of Cups, that's why I can't pick it up. Nine of Cups, that's you fulfilling everything, right? Fulfilling all of your passions, feeling fulfilled in every area of your life, you know? The material, the spiritual, everything like that. The 10th cup that comes in is someone to share that with you. This Ace of Inspiration, it's the Ace of Wands, so it's about passion. It's your passion, what you're passionate about. Are you sure that this person fits in with that? I mean, we can never be sure, right, until we've lived that and until we've gone down that path. But I don't know, I see a lot of my friends and people that I know, women especially, not men too, fooling themselves with that sometimes, not seeing the reality that's in front of them. It's kind of like believing the fantasy. So maybe you're believing the fantasy. I'm just looking at that Two of Materials card right in the middle there with her juggling. You wish you knew, but the truth is that you don't know. And sometimes it's all right not to know. Let's get some more content. Do flowers have a future with this person? Reunion of souls. Ooh, that's a good sign. A reunion of souls, or soulmates. But we do have many soulmates. Death on the bottom there, but it didn't come out, so we're not going to take that. Let's get some more cards out. I'm going to get Romance Angels out next. Flowers have a future with this person. Still very much in the balance, you see. And because that's your energy, your center card is the Two of Materials. You're weighing it up. hopefully your higher self is going to give you a definitive answer here. It's not coming through in those cards. Let's get another one out. So you do have a soul connection with this person, but sometimes we have soul connections with people that have killed us in past lives and kill us every past life. So we do have lots of soulmates, lots of people that we have that soul recognition with, and the more highly evolved you are spiritually, the more lifetimes you've had, the more connections you'll have with more people. Got religious factors here. Religious factors are playing a part in your romantic life, and so yeah, I mean, there can be differences. I see this not just as religious factors, I see it as cultural factors, just differences in opinions, differences in the way that your belief systems, the way that you look at life, that kind of thing. Philosophy. Yeah, philosophy. So it can be culture, religion, way of seeing life. Now, this can work. It can work. It just depends on how open-minded you both are. But, you know, if you're fundamentalists, religious fundamentalists in different religions, that's not going to work, is it? And so your hard work is paying off. Right, what I'm getting from this is that you've put a lot of work into this because of your differences. So you have put a lot of work into this relationship. You've given a lot to it. Maybe you've opened your mind. Maybe you've backed down from certain things because you have differences. Maybe fundamental belief differences. And you want that to pay off. Now, did you make sacrifices for this person? Did you kind of back down from your own beliefs? I wonder. It's just that hard work there. Hard work. I mean, we do have to work at relationships, but should it be hard work? You'll know yourself on a personal level whether those differences that you have, whether you back down, caved in, you know. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing to be like really stubborn, you know, butting heads with each other, but it's not a good thing to give yourself up for a relationship either, you know. And I think we've all been there. We've all been teenagers, right? You do that when you're a teenager. It's like, oh, that person's like that, I'm like that, I'm going to be like them. Give yourself up completely, your point of view, what you're interested in, all of that. Don't do that. Got happy, lots of happiness, enjoying this relationship. I can see why you're asking about it, because so much happiness. You do have this soul connection, so there will be that happiness there. The question is this a relationship that can actually work? Because the love can be there, the connection can be there, but will it actually work and be fulfilling to you and to them as a relationship? You got by the book here. It's the number 11 card. Doing things by the book. Now, this brings me back to this religious factors and this philosophical or fundamental differences between you. If one or both of you are quite rigid in that, like I was saying before, then can you do it by the book? I mean, if one's really traditional, or if you're both really traditional and you've got different belief systems, is that going to work? What I'm getting by this is you might want them to come back and do the right thing by you, and they want you to do the right thing by them, but your beliefs in what the right thing is, according to the book, whatever book, even if it's in your mind, the rule book that's in your mind, is different. So you're not on the same page. Let's get some more cards out. Allowing appreciation, right? Yeah, I'm getting this is about those differences as well. So there's differences between you, and it says allowing appreciation here. On the back it says, the value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. So I feel like this relationship, amongst other things, is bringing you a clarity on yourself. It's allowing you to appreciate yourself. It could be that the differences between you are allowing you to just realize how great you are. I used to have a housemate years ago that used to, this is how long ago it was, used to rent DVDs, and we'd take it in turns, and he would always rent the the junkie movies, because he'd say, always makes him feel really good about himself, watching movies like that. And sometimes we're in relationships that amplify what we appreciate ourselves because of the differences. That could be for some of you. And likewise with mirror reflections too. And so if they're mirroring some greatness about you and you both like each other in that way, then that's another great thing too. You get to appreciate yourself more through someone else's eyes. Also, when you're in a relationship with someone that loves you, of course you soak up their appreciation too. It's so nice to have somebody focusing on you with that love and appreciation. It's amazing. Feels good to everybody. No matter whether it's a romantic relationship. It's so religious then. A romantic relationship or work relationship, whatever it is, parental relationship, any kind of relationship, it's great to have people appreciate us. We do take that in, you know. We're affected by each other's energies. Got koi fish spirit. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's always enough, but there's plenty of fish in the sea is what I'm getting. There are others. There are other soulmates out there. I'm going to use a deck that's got a yes and no card in at the end of this. See if there is a future in this relationship. Owl spirit, you see clearly now. So you are seeing more clearly now, and I think it's because of this break, this tower moment. You're seeing more and more clarity. And this is saying, like, don't rush it. Don't rush back in, no matter how much joy it was bringing you, because you've got plenty more available to you. Peacock spirit, let it shine. That appreciation again, let yourself shine. It could be that something better is on its way to you, something even more aligned with you, someone that's even more on the same page as you than this person. Get some more out. Release. Release this. It could be about releasing control. It could also be about releasing the need to have it your way, or the need to know. Maybe you don't need to know. We'll see when I go to that yes no deck. Courage. This person makes you feel courageous. Now that might not be a good thing, because sometimes, you know, we can make courageous decisions in relationships that aren't the best for us. Do you know what I mean? If someone requires a lot of change from you, that's the most courageous decision to say yes to that, but it's not necessarily the best for you. It could be the best for you though. Release and courage. The stormy seas in that card as well. See the courage card. Stormy seas. You might like a challenge, flowers. You might like a challenge. You might be so used to inner work and, you know, overcoming hurdles. Maybe you've had a difficult start in life, done a lot of healing work on yourself, and you might not realize, but you've kind of become a little bit addicted to the challenge, to working on things. So you're choosing stormy seas. You might be choosing people to fix, choosing situations that aren't so good because you're so good at fixing things, remedying things. Embracing, that's a very good sign. Embracing each other. A lot of love in this, a lot of joy in this relationship. I can see why you want to be in it, for sure. I can. Card doesn't want to go back in. It's flexibility. Asking you to be flexible here. Keep an open mind, that's what I'm getting. Keep an open mind. Let's get some of these out. Okay, got two there. We've got the Starborn, which again to me suggests like this could be a soulmate. You might have a mission together. And also the prayer too. It is something that you're wishing for, this relationship. You're wishing for it to happen. Just going to get one of these out, and then I'm going to get a final tarot card out for you from another one of those decks, and then we'll have a look at the yes no deck and just pick them until we get an answer, or until so many cards come out without the answer yes or no on it. Bellflower, gratitude. Whatever, whether you've got a future with this person or not, be grateful for this person because they've brought you information about yourself, they've brought you growth within yourself. Let's get another tarot card out of this deck. I got this deck a while ago and I totally forgot about it because I was using that Halloween deck for last month. It's gorgeous. It's like a tarot deck, but it's got it's got like affirmations. Well, not affirmations. It's got words at the bottom of it, so it's like an oracle as well. Got a Wheel of Fortune. How about that? So this is really telling me that it's unknown. Adaptation, elevation. But yeah, what I'm getting from this is adaptation. It's the same as the flexibility there. It's asking you to keep an open mind. Elevation. This relationship is raising you up, whether you have a future with them or not. So let's get the deck that's got the yes or no. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Or maybe not. I think it's this one. I don't remember. Yeah, this one. The flowers. Have a future with this person. Please give us the yes or no card. Priestess to start. Play. I'm asking for the yes or no card, so the ones that are coming out here I'm not asking about this connection kind of thing. I just want the yes or no card. Star Mother. Lots of feminine cards coming out here. Trust your path. Okay, I'm going to go with 2 more, and if the yes or no card doesn't come out, then you're just going to have to keep an open mind about it. Starseed, what lights you up? Now, you don't have a definitive answer there. The yes or the no card hasn't come out, and so you're going to have to keep an open mind about this. And maybe it's because some of you that picked flowers, for some of you, you do have a future with them, but it's very much Wheel of Fortune. Spin the wheel. What's going to happen? Who knows? But hopefully that gave you information about this, about the factors that are involved, and you can grow and develop with this information into whether this one is right for you. And I think that it's you that's got to make this decision. I feel that that's part of your path, is to make this decision on what's best for you. And then, you know, if you go into this relationship and it has lessons for you, because it's likely to, right? Then you'll learn from those lessons, and it's something that you needed to learn. And if you decide not to, there's something better for you, definitely. I mean, I was getting that. There is something better for you. But there's always going to be something better for you. It's called evolution, and the universe is always supporting us in that. So if you want the deeper dive, if this is resonating with you and you want even more guidance about this, there's a written reading that goes with this for you flowers. You can book in for that. I'll pop a link for it up there. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 14 or 15 American dollars right now. And yeah, you can find the link for that in the description box for this video and in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching, flowers. I hope that helped you out. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, shells. If you picked the shell, then this one is for you. Do you have a future with your person? Whoever it is that you're thinking of, do you have a future with them? So let's find out. And let's find out more about this relationship as well, to give you lots of information about it. Because whether I tell you yes or no, you're always going to take this reading or any other reading, you know, as it resonates with you, and you're always going to make your own decision anyway. So let's get you some information to help you with that decision. I will be pulling out at the end from the deck that has a yes or no in it to give you a definitive answer on that if we can. But let's find out about this. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. And so it's going to be more about the future of it, how it might come together, guidance for that relationship as well, or if it's a no to this relationship, how to get you ready for the next one that's going to be a yes for you. So let's get some cards out for you. Find out, do you have a future with your person, shells? Let's see. And let's find out all about it. Got threshold. Oh, you're on the verge of something. You're on the threshold, standing on the threshold there. Something is going to happen, that's for sure. Something always does happen, right? And it's life. Let's get some tarot out about it. Get some energy. What's the story with shells and this relationship? It's too many. We do have 3 there, but I'm not going to take them. If you want me to take those, bring them out again, please. There's 1, 2, Oh, Temperance. Waiting. You're on the threshold of something and you're waiting. It could be about healing that as well. Seven of Cups, making a choice. Could be that the choice is yours here. I mean, it always is yours. You've got free will. But let's get some information for you. You see, this was one of those cards that in that 3 that I asked if you wanted to come out, bring it back out again. It's the death and rebirth. We're in Scorpio season right now. Well, we are when I'm making this video anyway. Ooh, Lovers was on the bottom of the deck there. And so it's about that's the Scorpio card, the death and rebirth. End of some kind of a life, a start of a new life. There's always a letting go before something new starts, right? So let's find out more about this. Temperance card. Why have Shells got the Temperance card here? Very messy. Why have Shells got the Temperance card here? Ace of Materials. And it's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that's a significant offer. It's a serious offer. But Temperance is about waiting. Maybe you're waiting to see if the offer is real. Is this someone that has asked you out and you're not so sure about it? Could be. Or someone that you've got your eye on and you might be hoping that they've got a serious offer for you, or you're feeling serious about them. Why the Seven of Cups? We've got the Page of Materials, which is a message of an offer again. And you're deciding, and you're not so sure about it. The Seven of Cups is like confusion, really. You don't know what to choose. That's why you're watching a video like this, right? You don't know what to choose. There's all different things in these cups. And you're so unsure of which one to choose there. Because of a message. Now, it could be that you've got a few people that you've got your eye on and you're not sure. It might feel like you're on the threshold of deciding. With that threshold card coming out, the Chariot, fast forward, death, rebirth, fast forward. It seems to me, Shells, that you've got something to let go of first before you can make a choice. And when you do let go, it could be a past person that you're holding on to. And when you do let go, you're going to be fast forward toward one of these options that you've got. So you Shells, I do believe you've got a few options here, a few offers on the table, or a few people that you've got your eyes on. You might be wondering, with this Temperance card, you know, it is the card of healing there. One of the cards of healing. You might be wondering, is this person a rerun of my issues, things that I haven't healed yet? I think that I've healed it. I think I'm aware of it now, but there's something inside of me that's saying, maybe this is a bit more of the lack of reciprocity. Maybe this is a bit more of my codependency. Maybe this is a bit more of me wanting to choose someone that's not so good for me. All of that stuff. The things that you think you've healed, you're a bit unsure about it. You're unsure about this one. Honoring your energy came out with that. So you do have to honor your energy in this. Don't rush this decision. Don't rush it. Take all the time you like. Let's hope we can get you some clarity in this. So the Seven of Cups and the Page of Materials. You're undecided because of a message that came in. So it could be somebody else has asked you or sent you a message. Maybe just a bit of a flirtation, something like that. And you're like, oh, well, there's this person and there's... But what about that person? If I'm interested in this person, then am I really fully into this person? And so undecided. So undecided. Let's find out. What's behind the Seven of Cups and the Page of Materials? Grounding. See, isn't it interesting? Got honoring your energy, grounding. This is like sort your energy out before you make a decision. Integration. Oh, this means that the one person, maybe someone, an offer was on the table for a while and you never decided whether to actually go for it or not, and then someone else comes in sending you this message, and then you're like, oh, you know, you still didn't walk down that path of the other one to find out what it was for you. You're undecided. It's like you're held back, wondering, like in your head about it, wondering, is this a rerun of things that I haven't healed yet? that I think I might have healed. You're thinking about this thing too much, Charles. And so that integration card is telling me, wait, before you move on to this new person here, are you sure that you got what this person was about, what this person came into your life? People come into our lives for a reason, right? And it might be that you know your patterns and you're like, well, if I just like go with this, if I say yes to this person, I can't like casually date. I'm going to fall in love with them. And then I'm going to have like a big burden. If it is a rerun, it's going to be hard to let go of them. I'm going to have all this baggage again. I have to take time to heal from it again. And I think maybe you know yourself too well in a way, and you're overthinking things. So this is telling me you're considering this new offer, but it's like you're moving on too soon. I'm seeing this image of a buffet and you're like, oh, that looks good. I've never tried one of those before. But before you even try it, you're like, oh, that looks good. I've never tried that before. And you're still like, oh, there's that, and then there's that, and then you never end up eating anything or trying anything because it's almost like the grass is green. Is the grass greener on the other side? Or a better way to put it for you, Charles, could be, is that less dysfunctional? Is that less harmful to me? Is that less painful for me? It's like going to a buffet and saying, is that one going to hurt? Is that one going to taste bad? Is that one going to give me an allergic reaction? It's that wariness to get into anything that I'm picking up from you here, which is where the indecision, and it's right that the Temperance card has come out. It's like, take this slowly, because you're not diving in because you're overthinking things. You're overthinking things because of everything that you've been through in the past. This is why you've got death and rebirth out with this. And when you've had this death and rebirth, when you've let something go, maybe it's like letting go of the control and then throwing caution to the wind, that you don't need to be in charge of it. As I said, I was getting from this integration, you haven't been down the last path yet, and then another path is opening up in front of you. Don't you need to walk the last path, not just think about the last path? You can't live your life in your head pretending that you've walked down that path, thinking that you know everything that would be down that path without experiencing it. You can't do that. That's like going to school and just reading books. You got to do something practically at school. You got to actually walk that path, especially with relationships. We have no idea what a relationship is going to bring us to it unless we actually get into it. So with this death and rebirth, there's something to let go of. And then when you have this rebirth as a new approach, a new person, that's when you're going to be able to go fast forward. So I feel like you're in a relationship stagnancy at the moment. You're asking about a particular person here, but I'm getting that you have many options because you're not taking any options. You might be trying to figure it out in your head, but you're not actually living those options. Let's go some more about that, the death, the rebirth, and the Chariot. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's good. You're going through a healing process, obviously. You're going through a healing process. There's a part of you that's still protecting yourself. But you've got this death, rebirth happening at the moment. So the universe, your higher self, is trying to encourage you to let something go and try a different approach and get into life more. Don't overthink things. It's like letting a bit of that protection down and trust in the universe is what I'm getting for you. It's got a romance card out for you. Flirt. Exactly. Open up. Flirt. So it could be that you're doing all of this in your head, all of these suitors, all of these cups. You might not have flirted with them. You might not have let them know that you're interested in them at all, or that you're even considering them at all. You could just be like, oh, there's that person. Got a bit of attraction for, and there's that person. Never interacting or letting them know. So open up is what I would suggest. It seems to me, Charles, that you're being invited out of the hospital now, out of that healing phase, the phase where you've had, your protective guard up. You've been in the hospital, you've been laid in bed to recover, you've been covered in plaster or, whatever to protect you. You've been living in a bubble, and you've put yourself in that because you've had to heal, you've had to heal. You've been hurt, you've had to heal. But now you're being invited out to live in the real world again, out of hospital. Nothing is yet set in stone. Do you have a future with this person? It's not set in stone yet. You're still on this healing path. Let's get some more cards out. Wow. Yeah, you're building blocks. You're building foundations in yourself at the moment. You're getting yourself prepared for a relationship that will move forward, is what I'm getting. But it's time for a nap. It's time to relax your mind. That's what naps are, right? We switch off, we have a nap. It's time to relax your mind. Stop trying to overthink this. Yeah, I've got to clean it up there. It's about healing. And also a message in a bottle. So you're getting messages, you're getting enticements. That's what this page of materials is, and this ace of materials too. It's the universe trying to bring you out of your shell, bring you back into the game, bring you back into real life again. So do you like this one? Do you like this person? Do you like this person? Do you like this person? You're like, whoa, which one shall I choose? Well, choose life. Get back out there again and choose them all. Just walk down those paths as they come. From a place of stillness first, though, from a mind stillness. Meditate first. Yeah, meditate first. Stop overthinking this. Stop trying to live your life in your head to protect you from potential harm that might happen. So it could be that you're kind of very much in your imagination, playing these scenes out, almost, you know, have married each one of these options that you've got in your head. And I had kids with them and imagined all of the pitfalls and all of the things that could go wrong. And you're like, I'm not sure I want to get into a relationship with that person. Openness, be open. Be open and just try. Go to that buffet and just try. Try it. You might not like it. Then you can just move on, right? You don't have to get attached to them. What else? What else for our show? They're absolutely not going to give us a definitive answer on that. Thriving. You are thriving. You're getting over this. You are healing. Wow, that's what I'm getting from that. The sun is coming out for you. Life is going to get better. It's time for you to live again. It's time for you to heal this. Get back in the game. Have relationships. Learn even more about yourself. I feel like you've got very positive relationships coming. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure we're going to get a definitive answer on this because it seems like you're just getting back into the game. Oh, I think you want both of those. Yeah, 2 came out here. Opening my mind, right? We already know that. You need to open your mind. You need to be available, open, available. Allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas, beyond your boundaries as well, your barriers, your fears. You've also got asking for angelic support. Ask for help in this from your angels. Your higher self, your angels. You have free will, and so they need to be asked. Most people wait for crisis before they'll scream out in their head and ask for help. But don't, you can ask for help anytime. Don't leave it until you're in crisis. My angels respond when I'm open and authentic about how I feel. They respond anyway if you ask. Let's get another card out, and then I'll get some animals out. You've got 2 of these. You've got Dahlia, which is about dignity. This is about you, how you feel about yourself and potential pitfalls. So you're not wanting to make a decision because you think that everyone else is judging you. If you get into a relationship and then it doesn't happen, if it doesn't last, if you don't have a future with them, you think, oh no, I am a failure. That's not true. Stop thinking like that. That is not true. You can hold your head up in dignity. It's not like you're not a failure for not being able to choose the one that you're going to be with forever straight away. That's not the way it works. And it's not about a woman or a man trying to hang on to them like you can't keep your man or whatever. It's not anything like that. We're learning. We're here to learn about ourselves. You've got victory and conquest as well. You're going to be the victor over this. You're mastering yourself at the moment. You see, victory and conquest here, it says, he who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. That's your path, right? Yeah, those ones that manage to find their partner when they're at school or whatever, get married and they always stay with each other. Well, they might, have a certain level of victory, but have they really mastered themselves? You've chosen a harder path. You're mastering yourself first, and the results that you get from that will be way more fulfilling. Way more fulfilling. Let's get some animals out for you. It's not what I was expecting from this reading at all. Porcupine Spirit, time for a beginner mind. You need to start again and get out there again. You've got Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Get yourself out there again. Just choose one of those cups and go for it. Any of them. This is about starting again. Getting back in the game. Wombat Spirit, be at home. Be at home in your own skin. Be confident in yourself. Know that you can't make a wrong turn. Stop judging yourself and not being able to pick the right one. The one that's going to last forever straight away. You don't need to. You're mastering yourself, which is why your path is so varied like this. But you've done a lot of healing work. You are ready to be out there again. Live life again. You've got the Judge here. The Judge is about making decisions. See, there's two hands in that. There's one hand that's held up, saying no. There's one hand that's held out, saying, give me some. You get to choose, and there's no wrong or right choices in everything. I say this in so many of my readings. Everything that exists, every person that exists is duality. It's a mixture of good and bad. It's a mixture of gifts and challenges. Everything. There is no perfect choice. There's no choice that will be perfect for you. Yeah? And so if you're thinking, oh, well, when will that perfect person arrive? Never, because none of us are. And that's not what love's about, and it's not what life is about. There are no perfect choices. So if you're judging yourself because you've not been able to manage that, to get that perfect choice yet, there isn't. So be real. There's going to be a mixture of challenge. You get to decide whether the challenges are red flags to you, whether they're deal breakers for you, or whether the challenges are okay for you, and you can deal with that, and you can live with that, and you can love someone even though there's those challenges. And in the same way, you don't have to be perfect for someone else either. There's a lot of self-judgment that you've got, Shells, around relationships. And so no wonder you've been so guarded about it. You got the tear, pain. There's unexpressed emotions as well. You still have some healing to do, and I feel like it's time to do that healing within relationships now. You'll get into a relationship, yes, someone's going to hurt you again. People always hurt people. So there are some emotions to shed. That's what I'm feeling. It's like you could get into a relationship, like this first one that you choose. You go down that path, they hurt you, but then you might end up crying 5 times as much because you're crying for all of those ones that you didn't cry for previously, expressing those emotions. So you might get one that triggers some kind of a healing, some kind of an expression of sadness from times that you've held it within, to hold yourself together because you weren't and at home. Be at home, this Wombat Spirit, at this place of being comfortable in your own skin enough, having the resources enough to support yourself, to process these emotions, that kind of thing. But just do it. Just go for it. So you got the tear there. Let's get another one of these out. There is going to be sadness. There's no getting away from that, you know. Eternal child. But I feel like you're going to grow more and more into this, the child that you always were, the one that's open to the wonder, that's willing to experience things. The beginner mind, that reminds me of again. Time for a beginner mind with the Porcupine Spirit. Isn't it interesting? The Porcupine Spirit, it's got spines on it, right? It's like the Queen of Swords. It knows when to get its sword out. It knows when to put its spines on. But it's a beginner and it's open. It's okay about like living life again. That's what I'm getting from that. Let's get a final tarot card out from this beautiful deck for you. This is like a tarot oracle kind of deck. You have the Chariot. Again, twice the Chariot's come out for you. Fast forward, I feel like it's called direction and willpower, so you get to use your willpower to move forward now. You get to choose the direction that you go. I feel like you have many options in front of you, and none of them are incorrect. Just got to start living again and learning. The Chariot there, flying carpet. Been invited to get out there, so let's get the yes/no deck. For a definitive yes or no, so whoever is that one, I'm guessing this one, or this one, the page, that message, whoever you're thinking about at the moment, do you have a future with this person? I mean, even if it comes up no. So I'm asking for a yes or no card. I'll go about 10 cards, and if we just keep on getting other cards apart from the yes or no, it's not going to be a definitive answer, and so it's up to you to get into each and every one, or just choose whichever one you want from this. I wouldn't get into these thinking, yes, this is going to be for my forever person. Just be open-minded, just see what it is. Yes or no? Does Charles have a future with this person? It's looking like I'm going to get everything else but the yes and no. Let's just get 3 more. If we don't get the yes or no card, I'm going to give up. Can we get a definitive answer for Charles? Don't think so, because I think your message really is you got to get back in the game again. It's time for a beginner's mind. It's time to play the field kind of thing. Learn about yourself in relationships. Just give it another go. Yeah, you're not getting an answer there, so it's a wait and see. It's a maybe it's a try it and see, try it and learn, that kind of thing. So there you go, Charles. I hope that helped you anyway, gave you some advice. If you do want even more guidance, as I said, I'm going to do a deeper dive to this to give you guidance of how to move forward, to bring in, or to get you aligned with the relationship that you want. So it's going to be about your healing. It's going to be about maybe changing your beliefs, getting yourself ready, about your healing as well, for sure, to help you on this relationship path too. And I'm going to do a little bit about your next person and about that relationship too, because this wasn't focused on one relationship. I mean, it says you've got so many options. It wasn't focused on one relationship, so I want to give you a bit more advice on that, on your next person coming in. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, Charles. I hope that did help you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.